Hello you, welcome to Geekism. How are we doing, folks? Let me just knock this right down so it's not in the way. How are we this fine Tuesday evening or morning or afternoon or Wednesday morning? Could be possible, I think. Good evening, people. It appears I'm right on time. It appears you are, Aces. How's it going? Hi, WTF. Fedemas, hi. Conti, hi. Oh, that's a good name. Almost as good as John T. Not quite. Royal Everything, hello. It's Jammy, hello. Axel, Alex Ottel, hello, welcome. FT Base, oh no, R Base. Oh, I need my glasses checking. How are you all doing, folks? It's great to have you here. Good evening, good evening. Hello, everyone. Oreo is here. Oreo is here today, yes. And do you know why that is? That's because you'll know if you follow the streams well that I am second best as far as Oreo is concerned. So if his mummy's home and sitting downstairs, he'll go and sit with her. But Nicola's actually out. She's gone to play netball tonight, which means, I need to say this very early on, I am at home with the baby. He is absolutely fast asleep. There should be no reason why he wakes up during the stream, but just in case, if he does, I may have to shoot off. I have the monitor right in front of me. You probably won't be able to see it, but there it is. He's on that monitor, absolutely flat out, as you can see there. We actually moved him into his own room the other day, so he's now sleeping in his own room, and he's doing fantastically well. But like I say, if for any reason he does wake up and kick off, I might have to make a bit of an early dart, unfortunately. So anyway, we're here in Planet Coaster. The plan for today, our base, is a great question, thank you. Did you notice a scene change in the mall? I did, yeah, but it was after I'd done it, and you know what? These things happen. I'm actually able to play while watching this weekend. Dual monitors, awesome, Autumn Weaves. It's glad to see your picture on Discord of that. It really is a game changer. It really is. I've got Planet Coaster on this screen, and then on this screen I have all the different things, chat and all the different things. Okay. Now, in the last live stream, somebody pointed out a really great thing to do, and I can't remember for the life of me what it was. Somebody said, why don't you build this? And I was like, God, that's a really good idea. And I forgot to write it down, and I can't remember what it was. Loving Oreo on screen, and you, of course. Thank you, Nicholas. It's nice to have him here, isn't it? He's a quiet little boy, but he's curled up nicely. You're awesome. Thank you, Royal Everything. You're awesome as well. So let's jump into Popcorn. Where is it, Popcorn? I haven't even played Pinewood this week. I haven't even touched it yet. So let's jump in. Loving it even if I had to change monitors to do it. Yeah, it's well worth it. Evening, everyone. Good evening, Andrew. Thanks for coming by. We could have done with you last week, Andrew. We had a very, very nasty little boy in the chat. A very nasty little boy. How'd you get Xana to nap? Our lad just won't go down. Well, he's not napping now. It's at his bedtime where we are, so it's 8 PM at the moment in our time. So he'll be down till about 6 in the morning now. Nap-wise, we feed him. I know they always they recommend to feed when they wake up, but he will not go to sleep without being full. So he gets fed, and then we just sit and cuddle, and he just chills out. We don't really have any trouble with him. We're kind of lucky in that way. So there we go, Pinewood Hills. That's what we built last week. It's gone into the park already. Looks great. Really happy with how it turned out. So that's that. Let's bring it down here and line it up with all the other crazy stuff we built outside of Pinewood, but for Pinewood. What are we doing? I really don't know. 60s sign you did in the last stream. Yeah, that's that. That's right there. Apologies, I was in work. It's okay. It's no problem. I understand that the job that pays takes over from the job that don't. I can't remember for the life of me what it was we were going to build this week. Somebody suggested something last week, and I was like, that's a dead good idea. And now I can't remember what it was. It was something to do with the 60s area. It was something to do with Googie. And it was something like, we see these in parks all the time, and I was like, oh yeah, that's a really good idea. I know I did want to work on some things like this, like the popcorn we've got here. Maybe doing something like that for drinks, that kind of thing. Some more sort of you know, stalls, ice cream stalls. English phone box, you know what? There was a great idea. There's a really, really good one already on the workshop that Fog made, I think, and I'm probably just going to use his because it really is stunning. I love Fog's work. Height measures, yes, we're going to do that as well. That's a good idea. Let me make a note of all these, and then we'll get started on some stuff. Hold on. I have an envelope here, or an envelope, depending on how posh you are. Hey, Jonty, what we build today? Hey, Freezer, we're just actually coming up with ideas, to be honest with you. You're most probably on your lonesome over there on Twitch, but we have a few people in YouTube who are giving us ideas. Papa Jonty's, we could call a shop Papa Jonty's, I guess, yeah. Right height measurements, peer telescopes. That was the good one, yes, thank you. Peer telescopes. We'll definitely look at doing those. I would like to do an ice cream cart, because I think that would work quite well in the 60s area. Or maybe hot dogs, yeah. Yeah, YouTube's giving me trouble with streaming. It's no problem, Freezer. Either way, I think they run pretty well. Height gauge for rides. Okay. But I can see the messages in the stream, fortunately. Oh, well, there you go then. So you at least know what we're talking about. That's what I was trying to remember, the height measuring bit. Have you done a London bus yet? We have a London bus in the park. Yeah, a really great one built by Gray and Grumpy. I think I have it here as a blueprint. It was awesome. There we go. Look at these things. They're great. So we've got those in there already. So a double-decker red bus. With billboards in the side of them as well. So what we did is we used this one here, and we turned that billboard into... oh, I don't know what it'd be called now. Bus advert. Yeah, there we go. And we had that awesome... There, Pinewood Hills Escape to Amazement. Book online and save for 2018. Oh, we're 2017 now, and that needs updating, doesn't it? There we go. Why not make a stage for the go-karts like place 1, 2, and 3? Oh, that's a good idea as well. I feel like we should do go-karts in the 60s area, though I'm kind of struggling where to put them. In-game, there are some props for that. Yes, there are some bits and bobs, like a big trophy and stuff, isn't there? Papa John's, the pizza place. Good to see you, pal. My mother is watching this week and doesn't understand. Haha. Feel free to freak her out by saying hello, Angela. Hello, Angela. How are you, my love? Are you well? Is your son behaving himself? I do hope so. He's not too old for a clip round the ear, though, is he? You just remind him that sometimes. That's what needs to be done. We eventually build a steel coaster which might be branded by some popular in-game companies such as Gulpy's Sugar Rush. That's a great suggestion. Yes, we are definitely going to be doing more coasters, just not in the 60s because steel coasters weren't really a thing until a little bit later. You could try and build a UK train. Oh, I don't know if I've got the time for something like that. Keep it 2017, more realistic, lazy bus companies. Yeah, that's true, actually, yeah. Until at least sort of the middle of the year 2018, it can be a year behind, can't it? All right, cool. Let's get started then on a Peter telescope. Good evening, Jonty. Sorry I'm a bit late. You're not late, Loki. We're early. You're very welcome. Smoking areas, yes, that's another one as well. Let me put that down. We'll probably only be able to do those in the park, though. It's pretty much just placing a sign somewhere, isn't it? I'll put it down. Okay, cool. Peer telescopes definitely is something I want to do. I've seen a few of them done already. They look really good, but I want to have a go at my own one. So let's put a little column down and a little archer. So how have we been anyway, folks? Had a good week? How the hell did you make Shoot the Hoops? It's all parts. It's on the workshop if you want to have a look at it. Yeah, it's all just pieces in the game. Art shapes for the billboard. For the backboard there, sorry. It's mostly art shapes, to be honest. A bit of the steel rigging. I was quite happy with that, actually. I think that turned out really quite well. Missy said, I thought Jonty didn't do shout-outs. Mother now wants to know what a shout-out is. That wasn't a shout-out. That was saying hello to your mum. Why wouldn't I not say hello to somebody's mum? But no, I don't do shout-outs. Right, let's pop him down. Building a classic woody called Thunderwood. Sounds good. Do a restriction board in front of the attractions. Yeah, we'll do that as well. We'll jump into Photoshop later and have a play with that. So here we go. Should we have a little look what some of these look like? shopping. Well, you can buy them. That's crazy. Okay. No, it's just kind of showing me proper telescopes, and they don't really look like that, do they? What about penny telescope? Is that what they're called, maybe? No. No, that's showing me pictures of telescopes made by a guy called Penny. That's not good, is it? This week was good until my granddad died. Just, oh, I'm really sorry to hear that, Orson. It's never nice losing a grandparent. I lost my grandfather as well, actually, a few weeks ago, and it's not nice. Hopefully, we can provide you a little bit of respite here tonight. Let's have a look. What would you call these telescopes? Could you say hello to my dog Penny? I want to see if she'll do anything by hearing her name for somebody else. Okay. Penny! Hey Penny! Who's a good girl? Hey Penny! Hey Penny! There's a really good radio DJ over here on Radio 2 who does that. She has a squeaky toy and everything, and people ring in and get shout outs for their dog. Peer telescope. So I typed in peer telescope. It didn't really bring up anything. It kind of just brings up telescopes. How is Oreo? What was your inspiration for naming Oreo? He's very well. And he's named Oreo because he's got chocolate ends with cream in the middle, just like an Oreo cookie. I'm sorry to bother you, Cat, but somebody wanted to know. Boardwalk telescopes, thank you. Boardwalk telescope. Yes, there we go. That's the one I want to make. View image. Let's bring this over so you can see. Okay, so here's what we're looking at today. This is a stock image, but now whether or not we find that doable or not is going to be the challenge, I think. I actually love your content. It's really relaxing to watch in the background. Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do. I watch people while I'm playing games or while I'm doing something else. Do you do Eurovision? I'm not in it this year. UK selections next week. Yes, I do. I will watch it on the night. I used to be a lot more into it. I don't really watch the I used to watch the semis and all sorts, but yeah, I'll probably just watch the actual night this year. I love it. Love a bit of Eurovision. Love a bit of cheesy camp. Doesn't get any better than that. Okay, so that's what we're going to build. Hopefully, it's tiny. That's my only worry with it, is it's tiny. So I think we're going to have to do mostly art shape stuff. I need to turn him off because his little clicking is going to get really frustrating. Oops, I made that all big. Hold on. There we go. Close that down. Is your January goal updated? Should be. Yes, that's including all the super chats we've had. So yeah, it looks like we're not going to hit the goal this month, but it's fine. January is a tough month for a lot of people. I understand that. The goal, by the way, in case you're wondering, the reason it says £100, it's not because I just pulled £100 out my bum. I actually worked out that if I was to earn minimum wage from live streaming, it would work out at about £102 a month. And I thought that was quite a nice sort of target to hit, make it worthwhile. I actually take a night off work to live stream, so I thought if I can hit that, then at least it's kind of funding itself. Also, come January as well, ad revenue is awful, so every little penny helps, to be honest. Yeah, so that's why it is what it is. I've Lokin. Sorry, John, those telescopes aren't really used in the UK though. We have the cylinder type ones. No, I've definitely seen those. They were the ones I was looking for. Yeah. Hello, mate. Hi, Zach. So yeah, that's what I want to build, because I've seen a few people do the telescopy ones or like the sort of large binocular ones. I want those ones because they're definitely ones I've seen before in the UK. Right. So I think that's kind of going to be the base of it, and then coming off of that, we'll have the. We'll have a little bit of a little. No, we won't. We'll have that. Evening, Owen. I've never seen those ones here. Always more of a cylinder type ones. Yeah, I mean, there's probably loads of different types, isn't there? But yeah, this is definitely the ones I wanted to go for. Okay, so it has a point down like that. I mean, the point is actually a little curved, but that's definitely the sort of thing we're going for. So that's good enough for me. How can I build a good GCI Woody? I'm not the person to ask, Christian. I know Sylv's done a video on them, so check that, I would say. Hi, Geekism. Hi, Pixel. Are you down south or up north? I've seen them up north. Yeah, I've seen them up north. Legoland Windsor has telescopes at the top of their hill. Cool. Hi, sorry I'm a bit late. I'm new here. Welcome. My name is Jeff. My name is Jeff. Build a swimming pool. This is a UK park. We would not have swimming pools. Not outdoors anyway. Just join now. What we're building, Julian, we're building a telescope, a little penny telescope that's going to go on the thing you on. You should make a coaster like the big one at Blackpool Pleasure Beach in Pinewood Hills. We could do a hyper, I guess. Yeah, yeah, we could do a hyper. It would fit the it would definitely fit the theme, the style, I guess. I wonder if we use these ones, we can get them a nicer curve on them. Or if it just curves a bit too much. Yeah, I think that just curves. That'll just end up like a circle, won't it? Yeah. In the UK, there are lots of 90s dark rides like at Chessington, at Blackpool, Fantasy Island, at one point Alton Towers. Yeah, I'm thinking, I think perhaps next, after this area, when we move on to the 70s, we'll do a steel coaster. That'll be pretty much it for the 70s. Maybe a few little flats. After that, I want to do a really jank dark ride, like a real jank haunted house. That's going to be the next thing. Blackpool Pleasure Beach greater than Alton Towers. Well, let's not start that one so early into the stream, eh? Pretzel, right? Pretzel? What about Pretzel? Love your stuff. You inspired me to really get into this game. Best Panko YouTuber out there. It's very kind of you to say, Thomas. I don't agree. I think there's other people much better than me. Pretzel Ride. Oh, which one's the Pretzel Ride? Is that what we call a GCI, is it? So it does look a bit like a pretzel, doesn't it? Right. GCI, learn the curves and angles. A lot of Google images. Yeah, there's funny rules, like they don't cross over curves and things like that. And some other just said, I still don't get it. What is he doing? Cutting an apple? Yeah, that's exactly it. Mrs. I'm going to call you Mrs. Malova because I don't know what your real name is, but yes, Mrs. Mama Malova. Mama Malova. Yeah, people come here. About 100 people a week come and watch me cut an apple. I'm playing a video game, Mama Malova. That's how it works. Now, it sounds peculiar that people would come and watch me play a video game. It is quite peculiar, I guess, but personally, I don't see it any different to people watching sports on TV. Not that I'm comparing myself to an athlete here, but the idea that you watch somebody who's competent at something and you gain fun and wonderment from it. But no, it is a bit crazy if I'm honest with you. But yeah, we're playing a video game, and your son is one of many people who are here and watching and chatting, and we're just hanging out and enjoying each other's company. Good, there you go. That's a description of live streaming, I think, pretty summed up nicely for Mama Malova. No, a pretzel dark ride is like a ghost train. Oh, right, okay. It was called the Pretzel. Oh, okay, cool. No link, yeah, sorry. But somebody's pointed out what you mean. Anyway, come on, let's get something done here. These need to be like a steely grey colour. A little darker, no, that one for now. We can tweak it. And I'm pretty sure we're going to have to get some snowman pipes in here. Bye. Thanks for coming. Snowman pipes are so much bigger than I thought. Hey, Geekism, my favourite YouTuber, probably because you talk throughout your time lapse, although my bank balance suffers when you start playing stuff like Stardew or Portia. Oh, I know, but how fun is my time in Portia, though? I wish that was getting better views because I'm really having so much fun in that game. Yeah, I just wish it was doing a little bit better on the channel. Please, when this live stream finishes, if you haven't already, go and watch my time at Portia. It's awesome. I'm having such a fun time in it. I really am. I've used that analogy about sports before. Yeah, I mean, that just, to me, that kind of is I don't really see the difference, you know? Oh, God, not snowman pipes. It's the only thing to use. I'm rubbish at Planet Coaster. I'm sure that is not true. And if it is true, just keep going. So I'd like some. I'm loving Portia. It's such a shame it's not doing so well on the channel. Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, I've recorded a couple more, but I'm really going to start having to evaluate it then because not that I like not that videos have to get views for me to want to do them, but unfortunately, smaller videos on the channel affect all the channel because YouTube it brings down bigger videos as far as YouTube's concerned. So it's not ideal. But no, I'm having a great time. Somebody's mentioned there the smallest brackets. I think we're going to use them for like central points in this. I don't know whether they'll stick through the back, and if they do, how horrific that's going to look. This thing can be a little bit thicker than it is, really, so it doesn't matter too much if they stick through. I've actually just started watching your Portia series. It's why I'm a little bit late to the stream. I got distracted watching with morbid fascination as you brutally murder llamas. Yeah, see, there you go. If you've not watched it already, if you want to see some llama killing, it's something you don't get in Planet Coaster. Yeah, you need to go and check out my time at Portia. It's just great. It's just a very cute game. It's yeah, having good fun. Let's have a look. I mean, I don't just want this to look like a pair of eyes. I understand that is exactly what it's going to look like. They actually have. We could put a little point there, and it just looks like a nose. That's fine. So, my problem with the Portia video now is that I burned myself out on the game myself when it came out. Now I'm watching you do things and that I didn't, and I get annoyed. I feel like we're making minions again. Ugh, no, don't talk to me about those. Do not talk to me about those little buggers. Let's do this. I think, height-wise, might be a bit tall, mightn't it? Just thinking of like ways of getting detail onto this build, you know. That looks okay, doesn't it? Okay. Height-wise, let's see how that is. Let's get all this up. And have a little lucky low, because that stand is perfect size-wise. They always look like faces anyway. They do, yeah, but you know, we should try to make them not look like faces, I guess. Have you ever played a crappy simulator like the stuff Nerdcube used to play? Well, like Goat Simulator and stuff like that? No, my time's worth more than playing that sort of shite, personally. Absolutely looks like a plague mask. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Okay, so it's a little tall. There's not much in it though. I think if we lift those up, there isn't really anything that goes on top of them though. That's the problem. Let's undo that. Let's put you down. Let's delete you. This could work. Okay, let's bring that up to there. Okay. Andrew Coulson. This absolutely looks like... Oh, that was you. Sorry, Andrew. Red cross on the door. You have saved me, John T. I accidentally overwritten 3,000 files, and now I have to click each one and click a few things to put it back. But now I have something to watch while I do it. So, well, I'm happy to help, I guess. My God, it's huge. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it, how big stuff is. They have sometimes a little step. Yeah, it's got it. Hi, it's Max. Hi, Max. Pixel Edit, you're asking me how staff stands still? I missed the chat, sorry. Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to make the chat a little bit bigger today. There we go. Add a box to stand on. What are you making, John T? We're making a one of these things. I don't know what you call them. A telescope, like a pier telescope. Columns. Whoa. I was hoping that would be usable, but I think it's going to be a bit thick. Have we got a thinner one of those? Maybe not under columns, maybe is it under pipes? Oh, that's way down the ground now. Oh, this is still pretty thick, but it might be better at least. I think that's okay, actually. We just need to find something that fills the gap there. I think art shapes are going to be too big for that little gap there. Yeah. What have we got with a little flat end on it? Let me have a little. Ooh, what about something? Let's try this. What about if we do that? There we go. Oh no, you're still too big. You. Perfect. And we make you all grey. Perfect. Yeah, that's great. But not you. Not you, but you. There we go. And we'll drop you down a little. There we go. It just fills that little gap in nicely. Did you see the hiccup at Disney on Twitter? The Ursula animatronic? I did, yeah. How awful. I don't know if somebody's attacked them or what. It's such a shame. The Ursula animatronic is fantastic as well. A tower viewer. There you go. Gems to act as a glass piece or lens. They're not that big though, are they? They're tiny little things. Maybe you can use billboards for this? I don't think so. I recently opened a I recently opened a Pinfari Mighty Mini Mega Vekoma Boomerang, Vekoma Corkscrew, and S&S 4D Ride Spin. It's well built and has lots of scenery around it. It's free to go on, but the prestige is really low. No one in the queue yet. And the other end of the park, there are rides with 40 minutes queues. Help. Yeah, sorry, somebody's asking there. You can use billboards. Use billboards to send people to them. That seems to work relatively well, actually. Random fact for today. 173 years ago today, Edgar Allan Poe wrote The Raven. Nevermore. What's your favourite roller coaster? Cheetah Run at Busch Gardens. It changes every day, but that's the one at the moment. Put the thing that you're building in the title. I suppose it will stop people asking, won't it? I think we can do that from here. Yeah, okay. There we go. Happy, happy, happy. Have you ever played any of the Hearts of Iron games? Nope, doesn't ring a bell. Remind me how to make stairs in paths. Like shift up and down. Drag them up and down with shift. I've only just started recently following the channel, but what's the theme of this park? Very generic, like a family UK-based park. So far everything we built is relatively generic. We will be getting into themed areas later on, but theming is going to be light. It's very budget-based. Did we talk about adding smoking areas to the park? Yes, it's the 5th thing on the list. It should stop people asking, but it won't. Yes, no, it doesn't. Right, okay, that okay, all of this still needs to go down a bit, doesn't it? Oh, no. All of this needs to go down a bit. So there's eyesight there, so we'll put it there. We'll have a little step up to there. Okay, cool. So let's have a look and see if any of the new thingy pieces will work well for this adventure. I think they're called Temple. Yeah. 20p for a minute, I remember. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, look how big these pieces are. It's ridiculous. Jesus. Is that the thinnest one? That's fine because we can do it in the ground, but chances are these aren't actually going to be in the ground. They're going to be on a pier. I suppose we're just going to have to do a bit of work to actually hide them. There we go. They usually do have a step up like this. Put that at the bottom there just to kind of cap that area off. Okay, so it's not bad. We still need a bit more detail on this top piece though, and we also need to quite desperately get hold of that there, if you'll let me. Oh, I hate this sort of stuff. There we go. And not you. There we go. And then we'll duplicate that, drag it back, just so that it covers up those little bits there. Curveball question, what's your favourite book? What's my favourite book? Well, that's quite a tricky one, that. I'm not a massive reader. I mean, I used to read loads as a kid. I mean, I'd probably... Can I say all of Discworld and just, like, cheat and have all of them? Or maybe the first Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I was a big fan of that. Okay. It's a bit not neat at the back, so we can do something about that. Cheetahs then race through the desert. Yes, they do. Little cute set of steps for the kiddies to have a look next to it. Yeah. Where are these going to go in Pinewood Hills? They're going to go on the pier where the Ferris Wheel is. That's going to be the next thing I work on in the video. Smaller one for kids. Yeah, we can do that. We can do a little mini one for kiddies. Let's get just a flat shape here for a second. Try and neaten up this back area a bit. With something like that. I mean, it's not ideal, but it's at least neat. And do that. Okay. So what are we missing on the front here? Somewhat like an actual sort of mechanism for the money itself, and like handles on the side that you have to grab hold on. Do you have any tips for building realistic scenery? Have a reference image. Work from reference images. That helps me. Bear scale in mind. What about the lens at the back? Yes, we need to do that as well. Kind of struggling to think what to use. As if you just said Hitchhiker's Guide. Why did you build in a separate park? That's because normally I record Pinewood Hills Friday video on a Tuesday morning. So I don't want to let you see what's happened. Beaker, Ready Player One. Oh, I absolutely hated Ready Player One. I want to lay my dog Ford after Mr. Prefect. Yeah, that would have been a good name, Ford. Yeah, I really, really didn't like Ready Player One at all. I thought it was really, really poorly written. I thought it had an awful narrative. The lead character was the biggest Mary Sue I've ever heard in any book. I think it'll make a good film. I think it'll look nice and pretty as a film. But you take away the whole hey, remember Max Headroom, and you get a really quite poor book, in my opinion. But you know what? Each their own. If you could add or edit one feature in Planco, can I count the one feature as management? Because I think I wish they could start again with management and go back to the beginning, because I think the downfall of this game and the reason why it never completely blew up like it should have done, although it's done really well, I think the reason it never really made it was because the management was pretty broken. Who's the one dislike? That'll be my mother. Mixed feelings about the upcoming movie for various reasons, but still can't wait. I've still got my print copy I'm about to reread. Like I say, I think the movie will be okay. I remember reading the book and thinking, well, this would probably make a good movie. That was my sort of one takeaway from it. Okay, we need to get some detail into this thing. That's not going there, by the way, don't worry. It's going to go there. And there. What about pathing? Yeah, I don't really have mega issues with pathing, to be honest. I know people do. I can normally get it to do roughly what I want. What have we got that's little in the game that we can use for some detail on these? These little spideys. Lights. None of the lights are any good, are they? I like Ready Player One when reading it, but nothing really stuck. It's definitely overrated. By about my time at Portia/group/Discord shouting at me. Feeling kind of down today. Do you think you could sing me a quick song? Yeah. What should we sing? What should we sing? Nothing really there, is there? They're all pretty big. These Tesco's eyebrows are on fleek. Yeah, a bit of a monobrow going on though. Bit of the old monobrow. Coal lump. Yeah, I mean that's the answer, isn't it? But I don't like how it works or how we have to work it. You're the bed man. Oh, you're the best man, sorry. I'm a beginner at Planet Coaster. I love your ideas. Oh, thank you. Check out more stuff out there. There's some really great people who create stuff. My favourite song is Mr. Blue Sky by ELO. Or the Dario Horace Wimp by ELO, depending on my mood. So how's Mr. Blue Sky go? I've got a complete mental blank about how Mr. Blue Sky goes. Would this have like a wire at the back of it? It wouldn't, would it? They're all mechanical. Excuse me, sorry, I'm exhausted. Come on, what do we need to do to this to make it look right? Because it doesn't look right. Oh! Fireworks. Not large, small. Yes! Make these black. We want one that we can really colour completely black, to be honest. Sun is shining. Oh, that's it, yeah. Sun is shining in the sky. There ain't a cloud inside. It stopped raining. Everybody's in the play. And don't you know, it's a beautiful new day. Hey. Burning down the avenue. See how the sun shines brightly in the city over streets that once were pretty. Sky is living here today. Hey. Is there no smaller ones than that? I could really do with a. They're all that, aren't they? That's the smallest one. That's a shame. That would have been perfect. Let's get rid of that. Hey man, sorry I'm late. Hey Jake, no problem at all, buddy. Thank you for stopping by. Sorry, I realise I keep talking off mic. I don't mean to. That's a great song. Yeah, it is my favourite song. It really is my favourite song. Oh, I'm really struggling here to find something we can use. That's... if there's only just that bit, would be great, wouldn't it? Are you saying really good? Oh, I wouldn't say that. Go on then, music quiz then. If Mr. Blue is your favourite song, do you know the random fact about the very, very end of the song? The bit where he goes, don't they say something like, please turn over? Please turn over, or something like that. My one friend says there should be a click and paint pathing system. Yeah, that'd be nice. I can't imagine it would work because the nodes it would create would be crazy for the pathing. But yeah, that would be nice. Even if it's just, could you just turn the snowman pipes around for the other side? Yeah, do you know what? Probably, yeah. And make them stick out a bit. That would probably work quite well, actually. Let's get rid of that. Black circles in the eyepieces to give it depth. Ooh, there's nothing we can use black circles. There's nothing in the game that's a small black circle. It's a good idea, though. Hey there, Mr. Blue, we're so pleased to be with you. Look around. All right, I'm done now. Thanks, though. Exactly. Turn me over. That was it. Yeah, because it was like a vinyl, I guess. So, yeah. There we go. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right. Good suggestion. I don't know why I didn't think of that in the first place, to be honest. He looks like Wally. That's good. All right, I'm happy with that. Do you know what? It's a tiny bit of detail. I think it actually works out quite nice. What we need to do is take all of it, put it over the top of you. Oh no, all of you. There we go. Over the top of you. There we go. Small gemstone. Even the smallest gemstones, they're still massive. People don't realise just how big stuff in this game is until you try and use it. Look at that. Yeah, I think the smallest one is that one. So, yeah, just not happening. It's a shame as well because they're nice. They're good. I'm looking forward to using them at some point in something, but I don't know what. I'm impressed, bro. We just collectively blew my mother's mind, by the way. Why? What did we do? Oh, the turn me over thing. Cool. Yeah, I did wonder. I think I looked it up a while back to figure out what it actually was they were saying. Okay, so we're done with that. Drop it down in the ground like so. And you know what? It's a tiny little bit of detail. I think once it's in place and you see where it's meant to be, I think you'll be able to tell what that is pretty much straight away. Have you seen the movie Blues Brothers? If you have seen it, what do you think of it? Yeah, of course, it's a classic. It's a great movie. So let's save one of these as a blueprint. That one, isn't it? Boardwalk. Ugh, you ought to be head off. Other. Let's create a decent blueprint so we can see what's going on. Picture. There we go. There we go. So we'll stick them into Pinewood this week. I'm going to remind me the seaside of Victorian Piers. Exactly what it's meant to do. Let's cross Piers telescopes out. Okay. Next up, let's do a height gauge. Let's do a height gauge in the game. Please send me over at the end. She loves the song and she never even realised. She's dense. Don't say just think about your mother. Give him a clip. Mama Malova. So what now? That's it. Good night. Right, so we'll keep that and we'll start another project, shall we? Let's might as well do another little something. I love all these little bits anyway. These are exactly the sort of things we need to do. I mean, I'll be honest with you, we could go and stick them into Pinewood. I've not built in the game this week, so you're not seeing anything you haven't seen. I tried to download and load Pinewood, but I can't run it. What are your specs? It's a bit of an older PC now, but it was good at the time. It's a 780 GTX 780, an i7 4770K, 16 gig of RAM. Hi Geekism, this is my first live stream of yours. I'm actually building my own Pinewood Hills. It's a Cedar Fair park. You give me inspiration, keep up the hard work. I even subscribe. Thank you very much, Michael. Welcome. Welcome along. It's nice to have you here. Still quite new to the game, sorry. Why do you have archers when you build? It's a great question, Pyro. It comes up a lot. The reason you put an archer down is the archer animatronic is the same size as the guests in the game. It's the only animatronic that does it. All the others are a little bit bigger. The archer animatronic is the same size as the guests, so you put one of them down and then you know you're building to scale. Sometimes you might build something and you zoom back and it's massive compared to the guests. So yeah, that's the reason we do that. Come on then, let's jump into Pinewood. We'll go into Pinewood and we'll put them down and maybe have a little play around with the pier there. Okay. Let's save popcorn first. It's nice to have a backup. Now you'll get to see how long it takes to load Pinewood Hills. Okay. So, while this is loading, because it does take a little while, I'm afraid, I would love to have some feedback regarding Planko Spotlights. I hope you've all checked it out. It's a new channel that I'm part of, where we review and showcase some of the really great stuff that's on the workshop. So far, I'm having a great time doing stuff for it. We recorded another one yesterday with John, Mass Bandit from Bro Coaster. And don't spoil anything from Friday. Oh, Christ, Chris, I'll try not to, but if you've not watched it by now... yeah, every time John has to explain the Archer. We all need to start watching streams with the elderly. I have a 1060, 16 gig of RAM and an i5. What would be the reason? My motherboard? I'm not really into computers enough to know. It sounds like it should run. I don't know, really. My mother will not stop singing Mr. Blue Sky now. Thank God you didn't sing Chocolate Rain. What else? What other ALO do we know? Horace Wim's really good. Horace Wimp, this is your life. Go out and find yourself a wife. That's one of my favourites, that Ace. Love the smaller daily videos there. Yeah, they're good, aren't they? Sometimes they're a bit longer. This one I've filmed with John is a bit epic. It's like half an hour, but we have a big part to go. Hey, I'm new. Hi, Pyro. Love Spotlights, a great concept, and the videos are awesome. Oh, that's great to hear. Okay, so if you've not seen Friday's video, don't look anywhere over there. So there you go, that's how long it takes. You'll see that it's a little jittery. I think that's mostly because we're streaming, though. I don't normally get that much of a jitter. What I might do is just drop it down, because I think we're still on Ultra at the moment. Custom. So let's drop it down to medium. That should be a little better. Yeah, that's nicer. Okay, so this is the area we're going to be working on. Is Planko the same as Johnny 5 Alive? I don't know what Johnny 5 Alive is. Planko Spotlight is awesome, really awesome content, and even better that it's supporting a good cause. I agree. You ever going back to your big themed park? Unfortunately, not Smurf. It just doesn't run. Basically, it doesn't run anymore. Sorry. Is that a cat? And if it is, what's its name? Also, you're going to be adding a train ride to Pinewood. I don't think we'll be adding a train ride. There are going to be like track rides, but I don't think the park's going to be big enough to warrant a full-on train. The cat is named Oreo, as you can see from his Twitter handle, Oreo the Siamese. He doesn't post on there much, to be honest with you. He's a lazy sod. Can we have a song from Blues Brothers then? Yeah, what's... Oh, God, I can't think. What's that one? Come on, let me see you shake your tail feather. Come on, let me see you shake your tail feather. That's one, isn't it? Planet Spotlight. I don't know what we're talking about, Martin. Sorry. Planko Spotlight. Is Planko Spotlight the same as Johnny 5 Alive? I don't know what Johnny 5 Alive is, buddy, so I couldn't tell you. Next week, John C. Karaoke live stream. No. Right, okay. It is not likely your motherboard that's... It's not like your motherboard's the issue. No, I wouldn't have thought so. Motherboard's just kind of like a connection for everything else, really. There'll be something specifically. Johnny does park and ride spotlights on Channel 5 Gaming. Oh, right. Okay, I know Channel 5 Gaming. Sorry, I didn't know he was called Johnny 5 Alive. I mean, it's another spotlight channel, so, there are similarities, but I like to think that we're doing different enough stuff and presenting it in a different enough way, but there's easily room for both. If you could have any company build a coaster in your back garden at any size, what company and what type? What sort of question is that? I don't know. I quite like the look of the Gerstlauer like Eurofighters. There you go. They're pretty good. Are you a true coaster enthusiast? No, not at all. I enjoy them, but I'm a keen idiot. I don't really know that much about them at all. What I would like to do is make this twice as wide as it is. Now, it's going to be tricky, but we'll have a go. Johnny 5 is the rope from Short Circuit. Well, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, he used to say, Johnny 5 is alive. Like that, didn't he? I remember that. B&M or Intamin. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Smooth. There we go. What I'm kind of hoping is that we can smooth that out. And then we can select the grid. So that's what I want. I want to put one there. That's where I'm struggling to do it. All right. I think it's because that path actually is in the way a little. What about if we deselect the grid? Can we... No. I like the Eurofighter coasters are named after planes. If you had the money, what would you... if you had the money, would you want to start your own theme park in real life? Yeah, that'd be wicked. Yeah. I mean, a lot of work. I imagine insurance is through the roof. But yeah, in an ideal world, that'd be well good, wouldn't it? Why is no one going on the Ferris wheel? Because it's crap. Like, nobody goes on the flats at all, really. I've got a very limited guest cap to keep the park ticking over nicely, so most of them just ride the coasters and re-ride the coasters, pretty much. So that's a bit shorter than it is. So is it 6? Yeah, it looks like 6. Can we do that? Yeah, this is goosey. Let's just try something different. Okay, so let's try that. Okay, now select. That's not what I want to do at all. Let's deselect that grid. Let's do that then. Well, come on, that can connect to there, can't it? Surely. Maybe. After working both Intamin and B&M rides, I choose B&M. I'm actually integrating a US and British elements to my park. I'm from the US. That's great. Yeah, a mix of both can totally work, I think. I think maybe we're going to have to go for something like that. Because we do want it a bit wider. I'll tell you what. Let's we can sort that out later. Let's get rid of that. I wonder what that was then. That's lovely gold. We'll leave them there because we'll end up using them again. Okay, let's take that out to about there. Select it as a grid and do that so it's squared off at least. That's better. It needs to be pretty wide. This I know wide paths are a bit of an issue, but that needs to be this wide. It needs to move the midways back and the bath. What? Is that what that means? Sorry. What's up? Hey, Sasha, excuse me. Really want to watch a stream, but also really want to get food. Thinking about watching on the phone in the restaurants. Would that be weird? Yeah, a little bit. It'll be up later to watch back. Geek, do you remember me? I can't say as I do, Sasha. I'm sorry, but we get quite a few people come through here, so it's nothing personal. Park looks sexy. You're damn right it looks sexy. Right, there we go. Now let's get our Ferris wheel back. Where is it? It's called Big Wheel, isn't it? There we go. Big wheels keep on turning. Why is nobody using the delete path tool? Hassling it. Haha, is that a cat? Yes, it is a cat, yeah. I did think when somebody said, who's that guy on the left? I was like, have you never seen a live stream before? It's kind of how it works. Yeah, that's Ario. He's the mascot. He comes and joins us and sleeps for the most part. Doesn't really do much else. But you know what? It's nice to have him here sleeping with us. All right. What are the golden chests for? They are a little bit of a cheat. Well, not a cheat, but they increase the prestige of the ride, basically. And they make the ride sexier to people, but it doesn't really work particularly well because nobody actually wants to come ride on this thing, do they? But what can you do? Okay, place entrance over here. We're going to have a little queue on this. We're going to have to try and theme it all up anyway, aren't we? Exit there. I hope that's connected. Doesn't kind of looks like it is. How do you make curved sloped paths? You go into advanced settings and you turn on curved slopes, and then when you do it, you can when you lift it up, you can you can then do that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There you go. Hope that helped. Right, let's get that flat again. Okay. Is Oreo polite to your family? Yeah, he is my family. Okay. Come on. Come on, you know you want to work. Yeah, perfect. There's a slight tear in that, excuse me, but I can live with it. Hi Geekism, I'd like to know what's your favourite DLC in Planet Coaster and why? That's a really tough question. I've used the Spooky more, but I think it's just because it was out longer. Very musical stream once started, can't stop. Yeah, terrible, isn't it? But I think the adventure one's probably more useful. Hold Z when you place the cue. Yeah, we did that. That's how we got that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. It slightly curves down, but I'm so okay with that. It's ridiculous. I'm walking on ice, taking baby steps. I don't know what that is. Sounds good though. What strategy games are your favourite? Not massively into strategy ones, to be honest with you. I mean, I like things like Age of Empires. I guess you kind of count those. There we go. So that's still got a nice look to it, hasn't it? Let's get into our blue prints. The bluest of prints. My idea is, you know how Lay Designer, the Discord builder. Sorry, I'm struggling with that one, Sasha. I know Michelle, yeah. But I think he was mentioning it because Siamese cats are notorious for being moody jerks. Oh, right, yeah. No, they're not, actually. They're notorious for that because of Lady and the Tramp. But actually, anyone who's ever met a Siamese will know they are the nicest cats. Genuinely, they have the most pleasant personalities. It's a complete myth that they're jerks. They're jerks as much as any other cat is a jerk, because cats are a bit jerky. But no, Siamese have got absolutely stunning temperaments. He's so good with the baby. Yeah. Should build Life Boys rings for the pier. They're in the game, actually. We're just going to use some of the game ones. It's one of the really useful bits that are in the games. Just off the bus and I'm walking on ice. Careful. Please be careful. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Pinewood sign. Now we've got to sit and line this up again. This took us ages last time. Oh, I think we might have done it in one go now. When are you going on Planko Spotlights again? I'm not sure. The videos are pre-recorded to an extent, and they're sort of placed, sort of scheduled and stuff. So I'm not actually 100% sure when my next one will be, but probably within the week or so. I think most weeks I've got something on there, or at least a few times a month. But everyone there is awesome. I think they're all doing such a good job. Okay, happy with that. Hi, I'm back. Hi, welcome back, Christian. You can be the host for Planko Spotlights. I am one of the hosts, yeah. For some reason, I prefer RCT3's Planet Coaster, even though it has what I want in a coaster style game more, but still I find myself preferring RCT3. There's a few people who still do. That's totally cool. Weird question. What happens if you have to go to the bathroom while streaming? I just do it here. See? I was mentioning the mention because we had a violent Siamese when I was a kid. My family has a Persian blue now, and he's essentially Garfield without the lasagna fixation. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you had not a nice Siamese. It's most definitely the cat and not the breed, I assure you. Planko spotlights. Yes, Sasha, yeah. Are we still placing the telescopes and building the boardwalk scenery? We're going to in a minute, yeah. I've just had to put this back, unfortunately. Can I make a raceway for your gulpy land? This park is just me, I'm afraid. With possibly the odd guest eventually, but no, just me, I'm afraid. That face. That's my going for a wee face. What's wrong with that? Half of me feels like this whole pier should be higher off the ground, but no. I can't be messing like that, can I? Okay, so these things... Where are they? How do you get inspiration for Planet Coaster? I watch a lot of other people play. I look at videos of theme parks online. I take suggestions from comments. I just think of stuff. That sounds ridiculous, but, you know, just think of stuff. Okay. See if we can get these nice and lined up. That's nearly perfect. Siamese cat sat on my head once. That was an interesting X. That was an X. Let's have a look at that. That's close enough. Signing off for homework. See you later. Thank you, Michael. Thanks for stopping by. Experience. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, so these will go all here. Randomly glanced at Oreo and it looked like a head. Well, he has got one. A head, that is. Let's turn you around. Put a couple over here. Because really you want them sort of where there's going to be scenery. So here will be a nice look out onto what will eventually be the campsite and the actual pine woods that the place is named after. And that side there that we placed down first will be looking over the sort of 60s Googie area, and then we've got one here in the middle that will just be a nice sort of looking thing. How often do you update Steam with this park? Only once so far. When the area is completed, we'll upload it again. So in a few weeks, when we're done with the 60s area, that'll be the end of Phase 2. Would something like Pinewood Hills have an observation tower? I think it's a little over budget, personally. I've not seen one in these smaller parks. How much pee has been collected under you during a stream, John T? I want to... That's pop, sorry. That's not the colour of my pee. You can ask Lady Designer and maybe ask the other host who do Planko Spotlight so they can check it out. Oh, Sasha, I'm struggling to understand what you mean, my love. I am a host of Planko Spotlights. What do you want them to check out? This park? Because I think it would be kind of ridiculous to send my own park into my own channel, or at least a channel I'm part of. Pinewood Hills is so beautiful. I love the realism and details. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's what we are going for. What happens with the Geekism network? Not much, really. It's just a name for all the things I used to do put together, but we only really do this channel at the moment, so we used to do podcasts and all sorts. Less Blackpool Tower counts. Well, Blackpool Tower is a few miles away from Blackpool Pleasure Beach, so I wouldn't say that counts now. Sorry, pal, I was poking fun. We're all chums here. Oh, it's alright. Who was poking fun? Suki is snoring so loud I can hear her over my microphone. Oh, bless. Do you know Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube? Yes, yeah, I know Sean. We've met. He's a nice guy. Really enjoyed his series. He's just finished it, hasn't he? And he's some fences around the pier. Yeah, so that's what we'll do today. Fences and a bit of pier work itself. Building a park and working on a pirate area. Any ideas? I would concentrate on... Look at that bit of terrain there. I would concentrate on foliage. I think using the adventure foliage for it would be a really good idea. Okay. Pleasure Beach did have an observation tower, but it was sent to Frontierland. Oh, who disliked? Don't worry about it. Yeah, I can't think of a UK park with an observation tower. There was a temporary one at Winter Wonderland this year, but that's all that comes to mind. Yeah, it's not something we really do, is it, for some reason? I think the big problem is that Thorpe Park doesn't have the room. Alton Towers can't go that high. Their observation tower would look pretty crap because it can't. What are you looking most forward to, Wicker Man or Icon? I'm looking forward to the theming of Wicker Man. I think Icon will be the better ride. Just so you know, people, I'm building a Planet Coaster Park coming 2020. Wow, that's a big ask, big long time. What do you want to see in Planet Coaster that isn't in it yet? Midway Games. I'm loving this series. Inspired me to start one in a similar vein. Awesome, Richard. Send some photos on the Discord or on Twitter. I'd love to see what you're coming up with. Okay, columns. We want some pillars. Let me have a look what piers look like. Images, because I kind of wanted to just do a wooden one, but then kind of want to do it properly as well. Ooh, okay, yeah, they look like that. Oh, piers are much higher off the water than we've got this one. That's unfortunate. They're basically just wooden frames, though. Nothing really too special. Okay, they're usually metal, actually. That's interesting. I would have assumed they were wood, but no, I suppose that makes sense, doesn't it? Because the wood would wear away. Theme parks are mostly in the middle of nowhere with nothing to see. Yeah, that's a fair point, actually. What's Font's tiny font? What's Fog's tiny font? It's a tiny font to use. It's before we had. It's for use, sort of as well as billboards. You can get really nice lettering with them. He's got a few. He's got a big one. I normally just make my own at that sort of size, though. But they're really good for... He's got this great neon one. Oh, that's a fancy one. And he has a neon one as well. And yeah, of course, yeah, Geektopia, we did a Pirates area. You can go and check that out. So that's really good, because that one lights up at night. Which is really good. But if you want to see it in action, I think I've used it over here. Yeah, there you go. So you can do that sort of stuff. Just a little bit more detailed, a little bit more dainty than the in-game coasters. And your midway shooting game thing, put your water cannons on display sequences to turn them off for a few seconds each. Yes, I keep meaning to do that, you know. Yeah, this one over here, so they're not on fully. Yeah, I keep meaning to do that. I've done that with this one. There, that one comes on and off. My cat is a bully. He beats up the neighbours' blind cats and steals their food. Ah. Do you have any insider information on upcoming DLC or updates? No, absolutely. I don't know anything. We were told about Adventure Pack about a week before it came out. Or a week? No, we were told about Adventure Pack a week before it was announced on an NDA. But other than that, no, don't know anything that's coming up now. I don't believe PC is complete now. I think we're going to get a pack like Spooky and Adventure every 3 to 6 months. How did you make those letters? Art shapes sticking out. Basically, yeah, loads and loads of art shapes. They're really heavy font piece-wise, but they're awesome. You can see on this one, pretty good there. You can see them forming in there. Crazy amounts of pieces, little detailed pieces and stuff, making them. Really good work, though. Awesome stuff, that is. Okay, they are... There's too many of them. I think 3 is enough. And one thing I would quite like to do is see if one of those, one of these will fit and hide nicely in them. Or maybe we put it there and we can tie it into the fence. Yeah. Let's do that with them. Okay. And then we can do you. Set focus point. That piece of scenery. Confirm. And then you. Set focus point. I don't know. Someone over here. That sign there. Confirm. And then... I mean, they ain't gonna, but the idea is that people walk down there now and have a look, but they just never do. Look, no, shame really. I really hope they make more trees and flowers. Yeah, oh, flowers! I'd love more flowers. That'd be great. accidentally opened one of your videos in the background and couldn't realise that there were two of you. God, I bet that sounded awful, didn't it? I wish there were just better sign fonts in the game. Don't get why there are so few. Yeah, more fonts, more signage. I'd love. Point one of the telescopes left or right, so it looks like it's been left after being used. That's a great idea. In fact, they should all probably be a little twisted, shouldn't they? It's going to get thrown off a little here, but that's okay. They would probably be looking that way, wouldn't they? Because you wouldn't use it to look at the Ferris wheel. Have you heard of the Defunct Land show? Do you know what? A few people have mentioned it to me, but I just haven't had time to look at it yet. But I think it's, from what I've heard, it's definitely something that's up my street. Probably going to go quite tired. Oh, that's no problem. I have that effect. People. Yeah. Woo, go me. Are you excited because we used your little idea? Ah. Oh, look, there's people riding this. Crazy. Why would you ride this? It literally goes round the circle and stops again. You'd ride that, but you wouldn't ride this Ferris wheel. Ah, is the Ferris wheel open? Ferris wheel might not be open. Ferris wheel's not open. There we go. Let's try opening it. See if that helps. I mean, I still can't imagine many people are going to come to it. It has a really crap prestige. QC and rating is 100%. Ride experience is meh. Guests are willing to pay more. Maybe if we make it free, that will help. I don't know where the chests ended up. Do you think Brazil will make a custom game for Switch to beat the Trashy Arse? No, don't think that's on their radar at all. One of your super fans every week on every day on Discord too. Oh, okay, James. Hellos. Hey, Mazerato, how's it going? All right, cool. So I think they look okay. They look a little big, but they're not. I think it's mostly because they're just kind of there on their own. Let's just pick this member of staff up and see. Yeah, when you put them actually next to a member of staff, they still look a little big actually. But oh no, the idea is they step up to it. So yeah, that seems okay. I can do more work than this. I'm not interested. I mean, it's going to have a lot of stuff, Julia, but I'm trying to make my park by 2019, 2020, if not 2021. It takes time to build a park, and we school every day. Yeah, it does, to be fair. It does take a while to make a park. Lore guests to specific parts of the park besides the character spots. Well, that's what those Vista points are meant to do, but they don't really work. Yeah. Jaunty Coke or Pepsi? Pepsi Max is pretty much all I drink. It's probably bad for me, but what are you going to do? Do you think the DLC was worth it for the money? 100%. Absolutely. I think they're absolute bargains compared to other games such as City Skylines or The Sims that have similar sort of business models. The amount you get for your money was very much worth it, yes. Right, let's have a look at doing a cool fence. Here's my next question is, do we make the pier this wide? Or do we have this just sort of sticking out on its own? I think we just have that sticking out on its own, don't we? Yeah, we do. Okay. Right, let's do that then. We can cover that up. We can do that on a video. Do that on the live stream, sorry. Where is that little bit of wood that we use a lot? Might be on flat roofs. There, that one. Yeah, this piece is ace. Can you do a Roller Coaster Tycoon Worlds? Nope. We did one video. Check it out. It was from April 1st last year. Is it like cherry or ginger Pepsi? I don't like cherry, but it's just because I don't like the taste of cherry, to be honest. The ginger one, I tried it. I mean, it just tasted like Pepsi. I couldn't really taste. I thought it was quite a subtle taste difference. Here he is. Look, checking out the big wheel. Big wheels keep on turning. So much food. Who's had so much food? Okay, cool. This looks like we'll do fine. It's going to clip to hell, but I kind of think it's worth it. Sorry, mate. Your feet look ridiculous. But what are you going to do? Do Roller Coaster Tycoon World. No, mate, it's a terrible, terrible game. Have you seen the bottom of the telescopes now go into the water and look like pier sports? Yes, I mean, that wasn't the plan. I was kind of hoping they would be a little less noticeable, and maybe they will be once we finish the wall around it. But we'll see. Ginger Pepsi's my life. I mean, it was alright, but yeah, I couldn't really... Like, I reckon if you put a glass of that down and a glass of regular Pepsi down, I wouldn't be able to take a difference. Can you take off the curb? Not on raised paths like this, I'm afraid. Oh, we're not in a building here. That's annoying. We'll fix that though. There we go. We are now in a building. Watched your Subnautica video, bought it, and now I'm addicted. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? I recorded 2 more of those today, so they'll be going up over the next few days. Very good game. Very mucho fun. YouTube just told me you were live. Oh, good. Do you know what? It's as if they don't want you to do well on their platform, isn't it? Crazy. The Planet Coaster God. I wouldn't call myself that. But sorry to hear you're sick. Get well soon. Vanilla Coke? No, just anything like... I mean, I know it's a sweet drink, but anything sweet like that, cherry or vanilla, I'm just not into. I asked my wife this the other day, and she couldn't answer me. What flavour is Coke meant to be? Like, does it have a flavour? I feel like piers always have little market stalls selling novelty crap. They do, yeah. Whether or not we actually get any on here, though, I'm not too sure. No, we don't really want to go that far out, do we? Actually want to get rid of most of those. Oh, they're long that way. Oh. Let's try this and hope the Z fighting's not too bad. I had to return some Nautica. I get motion sick. Do you know what I do on like proper sort of FPS games? I think I found that so far, Subnautica is slow paced enough for it to not affect me. But yeah, the only other one I've really been able to play is Portal. I found Portal was okay as well. But yeah, I find a lot in FPS titles I struggle. In settings, what kind of graphic is the medium, high, or ultra? At the moment, I'm on medium. I can normally play on ultra, but because I'm streaming and everything as well, everything's suffering a little bit. Color is green. It's just green. Red and blue mixed together. I feel like rocks are needed. They will be on the way in, but this will all be capped off with a thing. Oh look, people are actually walking down here now occasionally. That's good. They're standing here and taking photo of the big wheel, but that's fine. That looks pretty good. I'd rather them stand near these things so they make a bit more sense. But the best drinks are where you go to the pub restaurant and you can infuse the Coke. Oh, I like doing it with lime. Yeah, I know the one you mean. You get like a machine, can't you? Yeah. You're one of my favourite Planco YouTubers. Thank you, Conti. That's really nice to hear. Was it originally going to be a medicine type of thing? Yeah, I think it was for a little while. I think it was medicinal, but that was back in the day where you could say anything was medicinal. It's good for you. You could just say it, and nobody had a problem with it. It's good for you. Right, let's turn the... What am I selecting here? No, I don't want to select that. I want to select you, paths. I want to turn off. Yeah, there we go. Turn them off. Oh, they're a little funky there, but I think we can deal with that. Because whatever fence we use here he's gonna carry on all the way around this area, and it's gonna look good. Wait, what did you use for those binoculars? Oh, that was the first part of the stream. We built them. We made them. They're all out of art pieces and you know, bits of shape and stuff. We made them. It looks like Wally, but I think they turned out quite nice. Apart from homework, what did I miss? Not much. We've just kind of come into Pinewood here, and people are having their photo took with taking photos of the big wheel. It's nice that people stand there. It's a little random, but at least it gets a few people down here. I wish people would just ride the thing. Yeah, the prestige has gone up a little because of this bit of wood, but maybe by the end of it, it'll be worth it. Planko equal Planet Coaster. I'm so dumb. I kept wondering what you were talking about. Yeah, it's actually, as far as the game is concerned, properly, it's the language they speak. The language the Plankonians talk is Planko, but most people just use it as a short term for the word Planet Coaster. Yeah. Back then, people thought cigarettes were healthy. Yeah, anything. You can say anything. It's good for you. Just say it. I've only finished all that takeaway in the Malova house. How's Slim and Will going, Johns? Wait here. Oh, how creaky is that door, by the way? Sorry about that. I was gonna... Quick, let's all run. I'm back. P-break. No, it wasn't a P-break. Oh, I could do with one. I was gonna show you, not a stone award, I'm a pound off that. I'll get it next week. I was going to show you my Slimmer of the Month award. It looks like the books have gone in the car, though, with Nicola, unfortunately. But yeah, I got Slimmer of the Month. Chuffed to bits with that. So yeah, one more pound and I'll get a stone. So hopefully do that next week. And yeah, it's going well. Keeping on relatively on top of it. A little few dips here and there, but overall, yeah, it's going good. Oh, I'm worn out now. I've obviously not lost that much weight. I'm worn out running up and down the stairs. Okay. How many pounds did you lose, Shanti? So far, 13 pound. I need one more to get me stone. So P, Jonty, we don't mind. No, it's okay. I'll go in a bit. Oreo filled in very well for you. Did a little dance routine and everything. You should have seen it. Apparently, Coke should taste like a crossing of vanilla and cinnamon. It kind of tastes like a bit like caramel, I guess, to me. A bit caramelly. That door is spooky. Sometimes you can hear it in the background of your videos. Yeah, it'll be the wife coming in and out. It's the only one in the house that does it. I've tried WD-40 and everything. It just doesn't seem to ease up. It's an old house, though, I guess. Excellent work, man. Mama Malova. I love how you're calling your own mother that now. Mama Malova. Mama Malova goes to Slimmy World. Skips it tonight for a takeaway. Well, you know what? Life's too short, isn't it? I'm not that strict with it. I try my best. But sometimes, you know what? It's okay, isn't it? Freezer NL. Thank you very much, Freezer NL. Did you put a thingy? A pound back for each one lost. That's very generous. Thank you very much. I wish I'd lost 2 stone now, but no. That's very generous. Thank you. That helps. Kind of pushes us over halfway, I think, for this month. That's good. That's good. That's great. Thank you. Yeah, so now it's going well. We're keeping on it. Keeping on it as best we can. Bladder of steel. Tell your wife that a random person on the internet says hi. I will. She's not home at the moment. She's playing netball tonight. But I will tell her. Right, let's have a look at these iron thingies. That scared me. Yeah, it's a bit loud, isn't it? Sorry about that. Framework. No, not framework. I was going to use framework, but I feel like we should probably pay more attention than that. Pound for pound, what a legend. Yeah. New goals. Yeah, I'll come at you. Iron column. Let's have a look. I think that one is going to be the best one to use, actually. Hi, Johnson. Hi, Jish. I really liked your park the other day on Planko Spotlight. It was really good. The sort of, what would you call it? Like apocalyptic one, I guess. Where's the kiddo asleep? I hope he's fast asleep. Yes, there he is. I'm monitoring him as we speak. But yeah, he's absolutely flat out. Pier is still empty. Hour and a half in, and also no life. But I know, yeah. Sorry, we've been quite busy chatting this week, haven't we? Sorry, folks. Okay, let's see if we can get some of these in place. Okay, they look pretty good, I think. Yeah. Okay. Let's what we need to really do is make this process of building my second part. Awesome. Well, you know where to send it when it's done. What's the theme of the second park then? If you haven't checked it out, by the way, Jish, who's chatted on Twitch, did a really great park and sent it to Planko Spotlight. So I think it was Rudy, wasn't it? Had a look at it for you. Really nice work it was. Like a post-apocalyptic, bit of a Fallout vibe to it. Very good. My baby's never slept when I need him to. It's one thing he does really well is sleep. He's an absolute pro at it, to be honest. Sorry, guys, I'll leave now. I have a creative block. It's difficult. It's difficult. I have them myself, and it's never fun. Just, you know, take a break. Play something else a bit. It'll come out. How do I donate to you? Oh, thanks, Chris. There is a link in the description of the video. There should be the top link. I'll take you through to the Streamlabs page where you can pop your details in there. You can increase the ride prestige massively with the Ferris wheel by adding more sequences. Ah, right, okay. Is it pretty rubbish as it is? I'll maybe do that then, because I really want to try and get some people over here. Going with a sort of Chiapas theme, but we'll come around eventually. Working on a sequel to Sun Valley. Oh, good stuff. Sun Valley was awesome as well. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, really enjoyed that. That's all the areas were great, but that sci-fi area was really good. I keep thinking this is something in the water when that comes past. What have I got selected there? Oh, I've got that ride as well. Don't want that. There we go. Time for Planko for me. Time to do some detailing and maybe do some renames. Okay, well, have fun. Thanks for stopping by. Should be the top link, naturally, of course. Well, you know. YouTube ad revenue is so bad. Let's have a look at Wire. Oh, that sounds like Nicola's home. Oh no, Cable it's called, isn't it? Cable. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so what we're going to use is this piece here. Like that. Okay, watching on my phone. Oh, cool. Hi, Johnson. Not been around for a while. Just wondered if you was excited for Wicker Man or Icon, and if Pinewood might get a modern Mac like Icon or a Gerstlauer in the future areas. Yeah, I definitely want to do a Gerstlauer in the future, because they are pretty much everywhere now, aren't they? They're cheap and, well, not cheap, but you know, they're really easy to put in. So yeah, we'll definitely do one of those. I am looking forward to the theming of Wicker Man. I think personally Icon will be the better ride though. You okay?
Yeah, sorry. Just a towel.
It's alright. Need a little bit of a something in there. No Name Yet is almost as good as No Name Land Yet. Yeah, call it No Name.
Nothing, sorry.
Oh, sorry, it's okay. I thought you were talking to me. He's flat out, by the way, hasn't budged. Let's try icing. Hello, Lucas. Ghosts. Not ghosts, just the wife. Let's try icing. Anything here would work. Maybe that one. Oh, it's still huge, isn't it? Thinking like a small piece we've got. Maybe one of the wheels? Totally agree. Icon will be better. Wicker Man's story intrigues me. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the theming and the queue and all that sort of kind of stuff. But oh man, these things are huge. Oh, that's not. Oh, that's not awful. We could probably get away with that one. What about that? No, looks too much like a car wheel. That one. No, it's too big. That one. That's the right size, but it's too wooden. If your wife walks in, you should turn your monitor off and sit tucked up in the corner saying that you got 100 dislikes and see how she reacts. Or she wouldn't give a shit. Right. Hello, Oreo. He doesn't answer. It doesn't do shout outs, I'm afraid. Use the like safety wheel thingy. What's the safety wheel? You know, Geek, I have a cat too. It's a black Maine Coon. Oh, lovely. They're nice cats. My dad's company has a cat. Her name is Gracie. She's so nice. They used to have a cat from Korea, and it was all over the news. There was even a cat named Marbles, but she was so rude. Oh. Maybe I just leave it this way. Welcome to No Name Yet. Yeah, why not? Go for it. You know, unlike ships. Oh, you mean like the the boy thing? I don't know what it's called. My little brother watching with me. Yeah, it's hilarious, isn't it? I know what you mean. It's the life preserver. I don't know what they're called in the game. It's called life preserver, life ring. We are going to put some of them in, but not there. Too big, too car-like, too moving. What is right? Who knows, Jack? What is life? Like when you're sinking, they throw. Yeah, I know what you mean now, but I still think it's too big. I feel like it just needs a little bit of detail there, but I just don't know what to use. I feel like that's too big. Oh, I don't know. Let's just try this. What are we doing now? We're just doing a bit of detailing on the beginnings of the pier. We have to do something about that there. It's not great at all, is it? 42 is life. No, that's the answer to life. Maybe just a shape piece. Yeah, I did think that, but I think that might be a little bit too shiny and new. Shiny and new. This has been quite a musical stream, hasn't it? Through no efforts of my own. What? Are you building a boat? If you are, call it SS Oreo. We are going to build a boat, but that is a good name for a boat. Oreo McOreo face. Maybe you can use the Christmas decorations. Oh, yeah, maybe. They might just be the right sort of size, actually. This, I've just realised this whole thing is off. And they're now sticking out. Ugh. I think they would look good at the cross sections. Yeah, you might be right, actually. We'll give that a go in just 1 second. Let's finish up this and aim it the right way. go. This area here will be detailed with rocks and things like that. We'll make it look like a proper jetty. But for now, actually, do you know what? That is actually pretty good. I mean, obviously we'll have a fence going up, but for now, that's turned out quite nicely. Right, there's that. Now you're going the other way, so there. And then we'll push it in a little. There we go. I actually kind of want to utilise the game's curb there because, oh, why not? Thank you very much. Wow, thank you very much, Daddy Christoph Baker. Daddy Christoph Baker, okay. Thanks for putting a smile on my face and helping me through a lot. I've had lots of bad thoughts, but those are over. I watch you enjoying your time playing games. Keep going. Thank you very much. I'm glad that... firstly, you feel comfortable enough to say that with us here, and also that I'm providing a little bit of respite for you in difficult times. It's really great to hear. You know, everyone's got their stuff, haven't they? But it's nice to know that this is a bit of a safe space for people. So that's really great to hear. Thanks, thank you very much. It's very generous. 42 is the answer to the previous question. Oh, I'm lost now. How do people become moderators? They are. They be my friends in real life. Did you see that some town named their gritters Gritsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Anti-Slip Machiney? That's fantastic. I love it. And a snowplow called David Plowy. Wicked. Wicked, absolutely awesome. I love stuff like that. I really do. I'm such a sucker for it. Let's carry this over to there. There we go. That works ever so nicely. Oh, very happy about that. Okay, let's get in here. David Plowy was my favourite. Yeah, that's good. Where can we find it once it's done? Where can we find what once it's done? I'm actually playing Coaster right now, making a sci-fi motion ride coming out March 29th, 2018. Awesome. I love how you so organised with it all, to be honest. It's great. I have no idea when anything's finished. There we go. That over here. There we go. No, thank you, Chris. Pretty awesome to have been on a panel for that. And I've got a yes. That's what we're naming it. I just think people have to enjoy a bit of fun, don't they? And also, to be honest with you, I feel sometimes it's a little bit, you know, they've probably done it and thought, oh yeah, this will get us a good bit of press, you know. I know that's really not the best way to look at it, but it's probably true. We're going to have to carry these up this way. I like that. In fact, you can just see a little bit of them underneath. Sorry I'm late. That's all right, Matthew. Welcome. The police are called the Popo for Portland Police. That's good. The Po-Po-Po. Come on, come on. There we go. Okay, there. That's a little off, but I'm okay with it. Yeah, I think we need to redo these pieces on this thing because that just ain't good enough. So let's come out of them and let's put a mirror, a window or something underneath them instead. Window, maybe that one. Yeah, that should work perfectly. Whoops. Well, I didn't think of that in the first place, to be honest with you. Do you know what it is? I do know why. It's because I wanted to use an adventure piece. Okay. And I know these anyone aren't in the same buildings, but I don't really care. Have you watched It? Not the new one. I quite like the old one. I'm not massively into horror films, though. I find them a bit dull. I don't know what you're doing, but it looks good. We're doing a pier. Your sleeping cat statue just moved. Oreo, you're awake. Let's take the camera up so people can see your head. Please, Stephen. Cat statue just moved. That's funny. Tell the wife that she'll like that. Things have changed here in the Malova household. Mother's on the Candy Crush, wife's on the phone, and the dogs are on the sofa. I'm still loyal, bro. Respect. Till the bitter end. Because I have a paper when rides and coasters are released. Oh, I see. Popo is a synonym for butt in German. Well, there you know. The more you know. Right, I've been putting it off for ages, but I need to go for a wee. So I'll be back momentarily. There we go. Hello. Oh my god, why is everyone naked? Hello there. We're doing another live stream. We have been doing another live stream. Yeah, we'll be finishing quite soon, unfortunately. But Ari's doing an amazing tap routine right now. We just can't see it. Yeah, he's just literally just sat down again. Right. Let's okay, see there's pipes under them now, but I'm okay with it. There was a donation, by the way. Oh, so there was. Sorry, George, I missed it. I was in the loo. Should we play it again? I think that's something I can do on here. Let's play it again. There you go, just scare everyone again. Thank you, George. Great work. Been watching you since Planet Coaster came out. It's very generous, buddy. Thank you so much. Oh, we're getting close to $100. You've got 15 minutes left, guys. If you want to help me reach my target. I know that sounds like I'm just begging, and that's because I am. Thoughts on Jurassic World's evolution? Can't wait. Really looking forward to it. I don't know much about dinosaurs, really, but the game looks great. I love everything Frontier does, and yeah, looking forward to it. We will now have a small intermission for you all to go and get your fresh, expensive snacks. Sounds good. My cat's name is Oliver. That's a nice name for a cat. Oliver. Yeah, I like that. I'm having some trouble here. Are you okay there, buddy? Are you waiting for it to finish? Absolutely no one is on this ride. It's ridiculous. As the donation, as you went for a pee, it shouted "Go pee." That's ace. I'm going to do that from now on. That's going to be my catchphrase every time I go. Johnson, my life is complete. You said that my joke was funny. I'm not even being sarcastic. Sleeping cat statue joke was approved. It was good. Go pee. Valhalla is moist. And the mouse is in heaven. Once Icon arrives, they won't have 11. Oh, that's good. I like it. Oh my god, the cat moved. He's having a little clean, aren't you, kiddo? Hi. Hi, little boy. Oh, he likes strokes, like scritches. Oh, scritch, scritch, scritch. Scritch, 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 scritch. Might even be the source of the name. Could be. Have you played Elite Dangerous? No. Well, yes, I have it. I own it, but I wasn't really into it. I tried. I thought I'd give the other game a go from Frontier, but Yeah, not my thing. I spent an hour crashing and just turned it off. It wasn't really my cup of tea. But that's fine. Can't like everything, can you? Right, let's have a look at what piers look like very quickly. Let's have a look at Blackpool. Blackpool's got a great couple of pier, hasn't it? Let's have a look at the North Pier. Images. See what its fence is like. I mean, it has benches all the way down, like all the way down. Oh my god, I can't keep up with the chat here. Have you played much? Oh, you're both asking. Yeah, it was random, that wasn't it? Thank you very much, Matt. Oh wow, very generous, Matt. Thumbs up. There you go. We should bring back the thumbs up. I feel like social media has taken over the thumbs up. I want to see it in real life. I'm going to start using it from now on. I'm going to walk around and give people thumbs up, and hopefully they won't think I look weird. That's it. We've hit our target. Thank you so much. That's really helped out. That has now meant that I've earned minimum wage while streaming during January. I know it's quite a humble target, but I feel like it's something we can aim towards, isn't it? Go to the creaky door. I've taken over the cat statue. John, to you're next. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, thank you, Matt. Anyway, that's very much appreciated, buddy. Central Pier. Is Central Pier the one? Is it North? There's not much going on North Pier, is there? Let's have a look at Central. Images. Oh yeah, well, Central Pier is the one with the Ferris wheel, so that would make sense. I want to try and see all oh look, it's all Googie. Look, see, people say that Googie isn't a British thing, but it is. It is. Look, that is 100% like Googie architecture right there. The fence is actually quite plain. It's bright colours, but actually quite plain. I think we could do something like that. South Pier is the best pier. Sky Screamer and the Sky Coaster are really scary. They're getting a new rave spinning coaster this year. Oh, that's good. Is what, like a wild mouse? Does that mean we get a bonus vid for making the January target? We get a vid every single day. Every vid's a bonus vid here on Geekism. Ba, 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 ba. Oh wow! Look, you're all coming here. I should beg more often. Harag, here is Dash to get to the 100. Thank you very much. Well, we've hit it and gone over, but it's still very much appreciated. Been watching all your older PC vids and scenarios and love Pinewood. It's cutting off the end of the messages for some reason. Let me make this bigger so I can see it. Here's 28. I hope 28 goes well for Ninja. Thank you so much, Harag. It's very much appreciated. I've actually really enjoyed. I've been following you watch the series because you comment on a lot of videos and it keeps popping up and it shows that you commented on episode 10 and episode 12 and 15. And it's been quite interesting seeing you work your way through stuff. So it's nice to have you up to date with us now. Hey Jonty, good news! I finally got my pilot's license. Oh, awesome, Max! I think last time we spoke, you were going for your last interview or something. Your last thingy. So happy! Better not tell my instructor that I listen to your streams in the lounge. Well, that's the worst things you could do there, isn't there, buddy? That's great news. Well done. Congratulations. Bonjour, Roman. Ça va? I want to make a new park like yours. What should I call it? Call it. Everglade Terrace. Isn't that where the Simpsons live? I don't know. I don't call it whatever you like. Oh, cat's gone. See you, Oreo. Oh, he's waiting to get out. Hold on, let me just let him out. Let him out. Couldn't even stay 10 minutes to finish the stream. What's he like? You have a new patron too. Oh, that's awesome news. Oh. What was I going to do? Let's turn cat cam off. There we go. Thanks for the stream. You're very welcome, Max. Congratulations again, buddy. Okay. I'm also making my fourth sci-fi called Doc's Mutant Fearfall, coming out July 26th, 2018. I love the fact that you've got dates for them. It's great. It's great. It's not something I could do. Right, let's have a look in fences and have a look. I feel like the fence should be quite ornate. You know, quite a lot going on. I mean, I like this one. It's a little over the top, I think. There's this one, I think It's a bit too modern. If we could recolor these ones, these would be a bit more useful, I think. What about that one? It's going to be that one. It's going to be a combination of a few fences. What does Oreo do when he's not lounging on his chair? He lounges on a different chair. Am I based in the north, south of England? North. I live in Liverpool. No offence, but it would be funny if on the news there was a pilot that missed their flight due to watching a YouTube stream. We established in the last stream the name for me. Yes, we did actually. Type of tree, group of trees, geological feature. That's true. So let's do type of tree, palm, group of trees, glade, geological feature, rivers. Palm, glade, rivers. There you go. That sounds good, doesn't it? They always sound good. Hey, Yonti. Hey, Gita. Hey, Pete. How's it going? Ario realised all the donations, and now he's going to go and finish his food. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much. I'm sourly, but that's okay. Sorry, I have to take a second to read that then. Would it be possible to have a cam on the website so we can see what you're basing them off in a little box or something? That's a good idea, actually. I haven't got anything open at the moment now, apart from that picture I showed you before, but I've already closed that. But yeah, maybe in the future I'll look at maybe putting in the corner a reference image. That's a good idea. Yeah, thanks for that. Okay, so here's the kind of options. Okay, there's this one. We don't use this very often. It's called Fairy Tale, but it's actually quite nice. Palm Jungle Valley. Sounds good. How do you feel the two... how do you feel the 2-hour build went, John, till we bash this pier out? Yeah, exactly. Look at this. We put a bit of wood down, we built a thing. Oh, shush. It's nice to come and chat with you all, isn't it? All right. Let's have a look. Scenery. Where's these fences? Where's the one that's good? That one there, isn't it? We could do something like that with a very thin like plank in the middle, maybe. You know, to kind of fill up the gap there. That could work. Oh, this, I tell you what, I've just thought of something. This could work. We could multicolour those and have it as like a little bit of a rainbow, because these things are normally very bright. Reference images in your normal non-live videos would also be nice to see, John. Yeah, I you know what, I occasionally will put them in the description, but I often forget because I record one day and then the video doesn't actually go out for like another week. Is it okay if I'm bored? Oh, God, yeah, Lucas, I've been bored for 2 hours, mate. Chanty has bladders of steel. No, I went before. I went. Whoa, blast from the past. Did you ever go on Habbo Hotel? I adored Habbo Hotel. I, for quite a while, had the top private room on Habbo Hotel. It was called the Frog Inn, and it was like an old British pub. Time for dinner. Nice to meet you, John. See you next stream. Would you like to be friends, Michael? We are best friends, buddy. But just not on Steam, because I don't add people on Steam because it messes with little videos. The lady designer has joined us. Heyo. She's joined us just as we're finishing. That's an interesting fence. Yeah, I don't know yet. We'll probably play with the fence a bit, but I like the idea of it. I like the idea of having this as like a crazy ass color, and then this as like an off-white. And then these here as like red, but a bit of like a pinky red. And then this as like a yellow, but like a really light yellow. Oops. And then this one is like a really light blue. Like they've faded a lot over time. Habbo was my life. Yeah, I was big into it. Big into it. The lady called the jungle park Jungle Valley. It's called Forbidden Forbidden. What's it called? Whatever it's called, it's Ace. Hello, John T. Hello, Owen. How are you doing? I'm doing very well. We've had a really great stream. It's been a lot of fun today. A lot of fun. I really enjoyed myself tonight. I had a lot of laughs. A lot of laughs. Let's join that onto there. Let's just see what this looks like. I mean, it might be poop, but I think the concept's sound. I think maybe that needs to happen. Okay, so let's take all of you and turn it a little. There we go. I swear I went to the Frog Inn. It was back when you had to pay for Fernie on cards. Habbo Club just started. Lido was there. Pay to die of Jesus. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, he was big. The Frog Inn was like popular. I had to get people in to look after it and stuff, and you could get drinks and things. It was cool. Forbidden Jungle, of course. Geek, I wish that I took you behind the park of my Planet Coaster Park. Well, you could send it into Planco Spotlights if you wanted. We could take a look at it. Just so you know, Delady, everyone has been very supportive of Planco Spotlights today. I asked them all what they thought of the channel, and they were all very, very positive. Yeah, that's perfect. Or the Forbidden Jungle, as the lady likes to say it. All right. No, that's not what I want to do at all, is it? Is it now? Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, so that one, that one, that one, that one. If we duplicate you, are you right? Yes, you are. That's great. There. Duplicate again. I was always more of a Club Penguin guy. Yeah, that was it. Club Penguin came a bit later than Habbo, didn't it? It actually makes me unique, right? Yunty from Geekism. Exactly. So you even know what you're doing. It's not. It's not like you can play the innocent card anymore. You know exactly what you're doing. Right. Don't you laugh there. Sorry. We were celebrating Carnival. Is that like a big day you guys have got coming up? I'm Dutch, but no Carnival for me. Too old for that. What's that then? Is this like a spring break? Spring break. Woo! Oh, here might be a problem. Oh no, we're okay. I was going to say, are these going to be too low? Oh, look at that. It's perfect. Perfect. You know me and Geek was talking about Planco Spotlights, about checking out my workshop item. Ask Geek. Yep, we were. I'm going to just turn that over one, I think, there, so it doesn't all line up perfectly. Oh, that's annoying. I was really hoping they would work that way. Okay, let's try that. I think this will look good once it's done. I think it's going to be a wait and see kind of jobby though. Never too old for Carnival. Thanks to the expo when you told me the first time. Never stop pronouncing it like that though. Everyone is drunk for 7 days. That sounds good to me. Sign me up. I'm a good Christian boy. Oh, I have a fidgety baby. I wonder if this is it. This could be the end of the stream. Okay. I'm going to go to there. We're going to have to do something with this end anyway. But for now, we'll do that. Okay. I seriously think Yanti Designer would be a great collab park or channel. I completely agree, but I think neither of us have really got time. I would love to, personally, whether I'm involved or not, I would love to see something on the scale of Koala Beach again, but I know it's so hard to get people together. So it'll take forever like that, innit? There we go. Ooh. A 4-day celebration before 40 days of fasting. Oh well, I'm not so interested anymore. You'd got me with the 7 days of drinking. But the 40 days of fasting, yeah. Kind of piqued my interest there, and never mind, eh? Where do we go to here? There. Oh, I think we've nailed it again. Oh, what are the chances of that? I mean, obviously we'll do something here special on the corners. See, I think that actually looks pretty good. So let's go back to our reference picture that we're looking at here. You know, colours washed out, different shapes. I think that's turned out pretty good, to be honest with you. Let's close that down. Yeah, but now Koali would be called Beach Forest Volcano. Of course it would. Beach. I like the double use of the beach as well. Habbo advertises itself as vintage. Wow, is it still going? That's pretty impressive. The only thing I think this needs, I quite like the idea of having a bar all the way down that sort of goes over that way to really stop people coming out, but I just don't think we've got the right piece. Isn't Habbo like 10-year-olds though? Yeah, it used to, when I was playing it I was 10, so yeah, so it must be like 20 years old. Maybe I was a little older, maybe 12, 13, something like that. Oh, it's gone 10 o'clock. Right, we're gonna have to leave it there. I'll I think I'm pretty happy with how this has turned out, to be honest with you. I think the only thing we could probably do is go like that, hope the whole thing is selected, and duplicate it, and go whoop, like that. Now, obviously, this isn't going to be right because we've got the entrance of the Ferris wheel to figure out. But you know what? I think for now, we'll just plonk it down and see if we can take it around the back here as well. We've got to do the pillars down around the back here as well, haven't we, actually, thinking about it. So let's just quickly do this. Fare thee well. Habbo's from 2000. So in 2000 I would have been 14. So a little bit older than I thought, actually. I'll figure that all out later. There we go. All right, thanks very much for joining us. It's been really, really great. I've really enjoyed myself. I enjoy myself every Tuesday, but I've had a real good laugh with you all this week. It's been really good fun. Thank you all to the donations. Thank you to any new subscribers. Thank you to all the likes, because it really does help out the channel. There we go. Shut up, it does. Like, I'm not lying, it helps the channel. Yeah, thanks all for joining us, folks. I'll see you next week live, and I'll see you every single day on videos on the channel, 5 p.m. GMT. If you do me one thing this week, if you do me one favour, go and watch something else. If you are just a Planco person and you only come here to watch Planet Coaster, do me a favour and click something else. Go and watch episode 1 of My Time at Portia. Go and watch episode 1 of the movies. Check out episode 1 of Subnautica. There's more of that coming this week. So yeah, big fan of that. Thank you very much anyway. Same likes to the constant fans every week. Yeah, love it. Love the fact that you're all here every single week. It's great fun. And thanks very much. And I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye bye.